My desire to protect this country, to protect what's special about it, to ensure that our Border Patrol agents don't die when they're doing their patriotic duty to our country is absolutely no act. The act is the effort to try to weave in the radical left's desire to have no borders into a policing hearing. If this is really about policing and Black Lives Matter, why in the world are you trying to hurt ICE and Border Patrol? You're trying to hurt ICE and Border Patrol because the Democrats have the act in this committee. And so there is no trip to Hollywood, but I would invite every Democrat on the committee, including the gentlelady from the Sunshine State, to join Congressman Biggs. And perhaps then you would be able to see how hard this fight is against a well-equipped enemy that is resourced with billions of dollars, that is launching hand grenades at the people who seek to protect our families and our communities. If you want to know why we're not so concerned about the Canadian border, it's no one's throwing grenades over the Canadian border at our country. And by the way, you realize your bill here hurts the Canadian border too, right? What my amendment does is it preserves the protection for the whole country, because I love the whole country and it is worthy of protection. And I love the people who fight on our border honorably and admirably against those who would do us such grave harm. And so again, I think everybody watching at home knows what's really going on here now. After all this, they haven't taken a single Republican amendment, even stuff they agree with, and now they have jumped the shark on policing. This is no longer about policing. It is precisely about what the Black Visions Minnesota group attempted to accomplish. Defund the police, defund Border Patrol, eliminate borders altogether, get rid of the military, and get rid of the United States of America. That's their vision for the country, and it's it's what you're raising money for, Mr. Chairman. It's what your colleagues raise money for. I showed at the last committee hearing, folks can go check it out, where a member of this committee, members of the Democratic caucus are raising money for an organization that wants to destroy the United States of America. They want to dismantle the state. How dare you? How dare any of you question our motives when we are trying to preserve what is special about this country while working with you about the stuff you care about? We want to get rid of the elements of policing that harm people. We want more training. The president has taken leadership on chokeholds. I voted with you on no-knock warrants, but that's not enough for you. Winning doesn't mean for all of you getting a bill. You'd rather sit here and smear us, smear our families, smear our motives, than actually legislate. And you know what? More Americans will die because you're not actually willing to engage in the legislative process and help us, and that blood will be on your hands.
The time of the gentleman has expired.